Hello, my soulmate. It is just before 6 in the morning, and I am standing here with an incredible joy to share a life-changing secret with you today. Take a moment to breathe in the cool air. I am about to tell you about a technique that has completely rescued my ability to focus and concentrate. Look at these tiny drops of water. They represent the clarity we often lose in the chaos of daily life. Let us breathe deeply and begin this journey. Early morning is the best time to prune our minds. Before the world starts demanding our attention, we find the space to observe what is truly necessary. Every drop of dew holds a world of peace. In this quiet garden, we are preparing to cultivate a sharper, more intentional way of living and thinking today. The clarity we seek is already within us, often hidden behind the clutter of small worries. Let us learn how to clear the path for our inner light. These hands are ready. They are not just tending to a tree, they are preparing to care for the most precious garden of all, the human mind. Each tool has a purpose. To find focus, we must first identify the tools that allow us to cut away the noise and keep only what matters most. I have spent years learning this art. It is not about how much we can grow, but how much we are willing to let go of to thrive. Are you ready to join me? Let us start the process of mind pruning together. It is time to reclaim the focus that you truly deserve right now. Look at this tree. It is overgrown and messy. Without pruning, it is just a wild bush, losing the beautiful shape that defines its very core essence. Our minds are often like this overgrown bush. We carry so many unnecessary thoughts that we can no longer see the clear path ahead of us anymore. This tiny branch takes energy away from the main trunk. It serves no purpose other than to distract the tree from its true growth and natural beauty. When we are overwhelmed, our energy is scattered. We lose the depth of our thoughts because we are too busy feeding the small, unimportant branches of worry. Tack. That is the sound of freedom. With one sharp cut, we begin to remove the distractions. We are choosing what stays and what must go away. We often cling to dead things, old arguments, past mistakes, or tiny irritations. Pruning means having the courage to let these things fall away to the ground. Notice how the core begins to emerge. By removing the excess, we reveal the strength and character that was hidden beneath the noise all this time. Every cut is a decision. Every decision is an act of self-love. We are protecting our mental energy from being wasted on things that do not matter. The mind needs boundaries. Just as the tree needs shape, our focus needs a container. We must be the guardians of our own mental space every day. Can you see the difference? One side breathes while the other struggles. This is the philosophy of less is more applied to our very own consciousness. Think of your brain like this tree, but covered in notification icons. Every ping is a branch sucking away the life force of your deep concentration. Worries about traffic jams, a random criticism from a stranger, or a long red light. These are extra branches stealing your precious mental nutrients right now. We must prune these digital and mental weeds. They are not part of your core. They are just parasites that we have allowed to grow too large. When the clutter is gone, the energy flows directly to what is important. Your focus becomes a sharp beam instead of a scattered, weak glow of light. I call this accidental connection. We often let the outer world dictate our inner state. Why do we let a traffic jam ruin our entire morning? We sit in our cars, hearts racing, blood pressure rising over something we cannot control. This is a massive branch that needs to be pruned immediately. Small things like this are like tiny scratches on your soul. Individually, they are small, but together they create a deep wound in your mental health. The city breathes anxiety. If we don't learn to prune, we become part of this breathless rush, losing our center to the demands of the crowd's pace. Can you feel that vibration? That is the constant background noise of modern life. It keeps our minds in a state of perpetual, shallow irritation and stress. Why let 60 seconds of a red light destroy your peace? It is just a moment in time. Yet we treat it like a personal attack. The physical tension is a signal. Your body is reacting to a branch that doesn't belong. It is time to recognize this and take the shears out. We are slaves to the clock when we lack focus. We worry about being late for things that don't even matter in the grand scheme of life. Do you recognize yourself in this state? The unpruned mind is a tired mind. It is heavy with the weight of 1,000 useless, tiny worries. This yellow leaf is that 60-second irritation. It is already dead. Why are you still giving it your energy and letting it stay on your branch? Let it go, physically and mentally. When you prune that one tiny worry, you create space for a much bigger joy to grow in its place. Notice the silence that follows. When we stop feeding the noise, the natural peace of our mind returns, like a garden after the storm has passed. This is the shift, from reaction to observation. We are no longer victims of the branches. We are the masters who decide what stays in focus. This is not just a theory, it is a practice. I call it staring at discomfort. When something bothers you, do not turn your head away. Look directly at that thorn. Look at that irritation. Don't run. If you run, the branch grows wild. If you look, you begin to understand its nature. Observe the feeling. Is it anger? Is it impatience? Just look at it as if it were a curious object found on the side of the road. Say to yourself, "Oh, you are the annoyance from the traffic jam, aren't you? I see you." By naming it, you take away its power over you. Once you see it clearly, you can choose to prune it. It is a conscious act of removal. You are deciding that this thought no longer serves you. This is the mind muscle at work. While the world rushes in a blur of chaos, you remain the still point. You are the observer, not the participant. The ability to stay still in the middle of a storm is the ultimate power. It comes from knowing exactly which branches to prune and when to stop. You become like this leaf, moving with the wind but remaining whole. You are no longer shattered by every little interaction or delay that occurs today. Practice this staring every day. Look at the small frustrations. Don't judge them, just witness them. Watch how they lose their sharpness when they are watched. A problem is just a stone. It only becomes a mountain if you let it grow. Prune it while it is still a small, manageable piece of debris. Silence is the workshop of the soul. In this stillness, the shears of your mind are sharpened, ready to face the world with a new clarity. Focus on these words. Staring intently. It is the bridge between being overwhelmed and being in control. It is the beginning of your true mastery. Your awareness should be like this pond, calm but incredibly sensitive. When a worry branch drops in, you see the ripples and you stay centered. Sometimes we don't just cut, we redirect. We take that energy spent on worry and wire it toward a goal that actually matters to our future. This is how we build focus. We train our thoughts to follow a path we have chosen, rather than letting them grow wild and scattered everywhere. When the mist of distraction clears, the landscape of your life becomes beautiful again. You can see the horizon. You can see where you are going. Look at the result of the pruning. There is space. There is light. There is a sense of strength that was not there when it was messy. Every time you prune a useless worry, you are lifting weights for your mind. You are building the muscle of concentration and emotional resilience right now. Notice how the tree responds. It doesn't miss the old branches. It uses that saved energy to grow new, vibrant buds that are full of life. Your mind will do the same. When you stop worrying about the trivial, your brain starts growing ideas that are powerful, creative, and deeply focused. This is the litness of focus. You become immune to the small stresses. You become a person who moves through life with a calm, quiet authority. You can walk through the busiest street and remain in your garden. The outer world no longer has the remote control to your inner emotions. You become more sensitive to love and beauty. Because the noise is gone, you can finally hear the whispers of the things that truly matter most. Your relationships will improve. When you are focused, you are truly present with the people you love. You are no longer half there, half worrying about work. Even the most mundane things start to look like art. This is the reward for pruning. You see the world as it is, not through a filter. A simple touch, a kind look, these become profound experiences. Your focus allows you to drink deeply from the well of life's most simple, beautiful pleasures. The strength you have built is like a mountain. It is steady, immovable, and reaches for the highest peaks of your potential and your true dreams. As the sun sets, we look back on our day. Did we prune well? Did we keep our focus? Every evening is a chance to reflect. Clean your tools. Prepare for tomorrow. Mental hygiene is a daily practice, not a one-time event. Keep your shears sharp and ready for the next day. Respect the process. By valuing your tools, you value your mind. Put away the day's worries and prepare for a night of deep, restful, and healing sleep. Walk toward your rest with a light heart. You have done the work. You have pruned the excess and kept the essence of your beautiful, unique life. The tree sleeps, and so should your mind. The work of pruning is done for today. Let the silence of the night nourish your inner growth. One star, one focus. In the darkness, the most important things shine the brightest. Remember what you have learned here in this garden with me today. A final postscript for you. Don't get so deep into mind pruning that you forget to watch the road while driving. Safety always comes first, Tricky. Just a light touch of awareness is enough. I wish you a day full of direction and peace. Goodbye for now, my dear, dear soulmate.